Check this out. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
What's going on, people? Welcome to the Flex and KG show here in BK.
BK.
Straight up Brooklyn.
Bro, I didn't say them. They schooled me for some that they knew them back when you was popping
minor figures.
and they heard you blowing up like
Nitro.
Oh wait, hold on. When I put the knife through your windpipe slow.
Who is this?
Paging me up
4:46 in the morning. Crack of dawning.
Now I'm yawning.
Wipe the cold out my eyes.
See who's this paging me?
And why?
It's my man Pop from
the
barber
barbershop. Hey, listen.
Stop.
Hey, we are right here. We are right here on the corner of Quincy and Bedford Street, Bedford Avenue. Yeah. This is where Biggie was at. This is where he was here. Right,
Yeah.
the Biggie mural's here for a reason. This is where Biggie used to pull up. He was making his money right there, just across the street over there.
Done the freestyle.
Done that first ever freestyle, man. And you know what? Me and KG
Let's not act like we knew that information before we came here.
No, but
Our information,
that's
was
right.
already in the video.
But they're going to see that. They're going to see that. They know this,
they're going to see that. Yeah.
We're talking about what we've been taught, yeah?
Yeah.
But also, we came to New York. Obviously, we've done the Times Square thing and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But for me and you, we are
go outside.
big, 100%.
We gotta
We
go
are
outside.
big hip hop heads, bro. So to come out here for the culture and to step foot where B.I.G., where Biggie was at, bro.
This is kind of history. You know what?
Bro,
this is real history.
Like, it's
this
no
is real.
joke.
Yeah.
Like, the mural's wicked. Like,
Yeah.
Man was there. 30
Yeah.
years, like, 40 years ago.
It's incredible.
He was there, bro.
It's incredible.
Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, we had to pull up and do the Flex and KG show.
Historic show. It's a historic show in a historic place.
Right.
So we got to get into it because it's historic news, bro.
Right.
You see the segue. Listen.
Oh, nah.
Oh, nah. It's all about rum. And a big fat sister, Naomi. Sorry.
With them claims said them.
No, man. Sorry, I couldn't.
Listen, we got Onana, bro.
Yeah.
I know everyone's doing the Onana. What's
No,
the
but we
name?
have to let it know it's different. We've got to be different sometimes.
Queens, Jamaica's not far from here.
This is
You know
it.
what I'm
And the
saying?
Jamaican and the...
There you go.
There you go.
There
So,
you go.
okay, we
Onana's
signed on
in the door. And he's signed, still delivered. You know what? The reveal video, Loved
funny.
it. 'Cause
It's funny.
They don't have no time to do nothing.
Yeah.
Couldn't do no pictures.
Couldn't even
of
picture him, nothing.
Nothing.
Straight airport.
Just, I love the way, you know what? Let's just do a video of printing the shirt, putting it in the washer, putting it in the bag, zipping the bag, gone. No time. Lovely.
But you know what?
That's what I wanted to see.
That's such a 10 hug video because it's efficient. That's what 10 hug's all about. It's maximum efficiency. How many games can we play? All the games. How can we literally the guy is if 10 Hag could ever reveal a player in any way that he wanted to, that is the way.
Bro, he'll choose that every time. Even
Every
if we
single
were
time.
at home, just get the kit on there. Let me we'll do the picture of them signing the contract. That's it.
Yeah.
And out.
Yeah.
That's it. And I just love it because look, tours officially starting yesterday, but like the first game's gonna start. And
Really
bro, we ain't got a striker, and up until that point, we don't know it's coming, but we ain't got first team goalkeeper. Now we can get Onana in for the business end of the preseason. The first two games were just
This
half
is
and
good
half.
for Man United, you know. New United. That's what we got to get into because I know we can talk about old school and this, that, and the other, and how we don't operate fast and stuff. But Man United, like in terms of with the financial cap, with the financial limitations,
better in the market. Only Man United
with the light wall kitty,
with the light
wall kitty.
That's the same one. It hasn't got.
No.
You can only say the wall kitty when it goes over what we would have spent. This is still within the.
No, because
this is 100 mil.
Murto Madness.
We spent 100 mil now.
Murto Madness, bro. He's trying the thing. Even in cash. No, but on a serious note though, if you look at things that we've done though, this change, even when we went to Oslo, how weird was it not seeing David De Gea?
Yeah, it was weird.
It was very weird because you're so used to him. We've been in our team for years and years, and you're thinking, you know what? That's been a steady person that I've known for so long. And now Man United said, stop that, clear that out of the way. We're getting a new direction.
But just
and
like
this
that.
is bro, literally, like we was getting this way. Yeah? No, bro, it's our whole football changes at this moment. What's your thoughts on that though?
I just think it's such a transformative signing.
Yeah.
Like the Mason Mount one, like you're saying, okay, I can see what we can do. Like it's good for how we want to play, and he can get comfortable on the ball and this, that, and the other. Yeah. But when you're talking about what Onana gives and like what a what specifically like fine-tuned keeper that he is with the skill set he has. He completely changes the way we play.
Just pointing my glasses at the big mirror. Because they were
You're blowing up like nitro.
sorry.
He gives us a whole different outlook. And I said on a stream the other week with Owen, I was like, the biggest thing I learned from last year is how important that first phase is. Because when we score a goal, or when we're trying to have the build-up play, I know everyone can say, we told you that from a long time, but it really does start there. Like, it doesn't start from the end action when Bruno plays the through ball or whatever. It doesn't always start from the middle action if we win it back in midfield. But say a team has, I don't know, a crappy corner or a crappy shot, it goes out for a goal kick and that ball gets placed on the 6-yard line. It starts from there. Or if they concede possession and it goes through to Onana. It literally starts from there.
He's a big part of it.
And ladybirds on my legs. So I'm so happy and excited to see that. Like, I'm like you, I'm like slowly going, wait there, we're going to play in a whole different way. And I'm so glad that he's coming straight here for the Arsenal game.
I want to say this though, as an African, you know what I mean? This is another proud moment. We talk about representation. You never think, that this could happen, or you'll see like there's an African man in the net, friend. You know what I mean? Like, he's a big star, and he's a well sought after star. And you know what? It just goes to show, because again, these positions can be played. You know what I mean? And it's progressive. For Man United, a club like Man United, he's come in, he's kept his same shirt number, 24.
I like that.
You know what I mean? I like that.
Could have got the number 1. He's like, nah.
And now you watch the videos and stuff, and there's a video, because what we brought in that people are not really talking about is a mindset. It's another guy with the correct mindset, a winning mindset, that comes in and says, you know what, I'm gonna play with no fear. Like, I hear Haaland and all these kind of players are here, but I'm a good player. There's nothing to worry about. We're chasing big titles. We're chasing big things. And I'm excited about what the future to hold with this guy in there.
The biggest thing as well, when you look at the timing of getting him, everything's perfect. It's the right keeper at the right time with the right manager at the right club. Because at the time, Man United are moving away from, say, David De Gea and need to go in a different way. We need to go searching for one. He becomes available at that time. We've got Ten Hag, who's had the relationship with him. Look at the style of play that he plays, like everything about the move, the price as well, like every single thing.
Price, we got to talk about that.
Add that for the right price as well. So that's like 5 things I've said of why it's like a perfection signing. It really is. And all that we need to see now, obviously, is for him to get his feet under the carpet, get comfortable.
We have to give him time. We have to give it time. I know there's again, like, we've been divided, and I think the fan base has to be divided, and we're always divided. We're going to find a new thing to divide up next season. But then on this one, I think Man United fans, the De Gea ones that wanted him to stay, well, that part is gone now. It's finished. So we can't even think about the David De Gea thing and that and the other. And even if let's say he makes a mistake, we can't think, David wouldn't do that, because that era's finished now. This is a new era. So
we have to stop.
We can't. Like, even I say that to myself as well, because I was going to do it.
You was like, because you, man, anyhow we don't save. You lot wanted David De Gea out. But that doesn't mean that it necessarily means it's a bad decision, because of what it gives us.
There you go. We have to try and just come together, find some unity because this guy signed a 5-year deal. He's going to be here right now. So we got to make it work. Like, me and you had a conversation the other day, and we're talking, today actually, and we're talking about how important this has to work for Ten Hag, because if this doesn't work, you're talking about a new manager coming in and tearing up everything when we already got financial issues. This Ten Hag project or program, whatever you want to call it, has to be seen out to fruition. It can't be something that we start, like with the LVG thing, and he came in with all these different types of players, but then when Jose came in, they weren't his types of players. Right now we're forming a very technical side, a side that wants to...
Ten Hag the power.
But then if it does get bad, or at any moment it does get bad, we got to really stick with this. This is one of the times where we got to say, you know what, like, however this goes, even if it gets into some really deep waters, that we're with Ten Hag all the way.
And that is where, I know you don't like to hear it, but there's just so many comparisons to look at and to have something to be proud of and be happy with.
Don't say it.
It's true though. You have to look at what happened at Arsenal with Arteta, because when you're talking about the bad times, they were saying, get him out. He's not it. Like, it ain't gonna work. Like, we're dead still. And then they just pressed the pause button, started signing these players. And when they got people like Ramsdale and Ben White, they're like, what are we doing? 50 million for these man. Now they
squad looks loaded.
Oh my god. Do you know what I mean? They're up Arteta's arse. For all good reasons, because he's bringing the excitement and the belief and changed the whole culture. Because maybe not all the Arsenal fans stuck with him because a lot of them wanted him out halfway through. But the board and the people who made the decision stuck with it and kept backing him. And obviously,
they're in a position of, I think Arsenal was in a position of power, really, because the finances are there. We're talking about our team.
We haven't even got the finances right now.
Which
is crazy to say as Man United.
So
it has to work.
It has to work.
Or Ten Hag needs to make sure he navigates, which I have every confidence he will. He needs to make sure that he navigates through this transition of the Glazers / no Glazers / sale / no sale with all the crap that's going on. And keep giving us something to buy into on the pitch, which he will.
But what's crazy, you talk about Ten Hag making these changes and stuff. One change that we really have to talk about is the Johnny Evans thing. Now, that one took us all by surprise, but then Ten Hag's actually been doing all the things that I wanted from him. The first thing we said is we have to have players at the club that want to be at the club. So before he got there, he made certain calls. He spoke to all his players. He spoke to most of the team to work out who's there, who's necessary. And then even Ralph Rangnick made this comment about we need open heart surgery. Bro, we've actually had surgery. We've had serious surgery.
6 starters.
Bro, this is
6 stars.
This is insane. Then you talk about the dropping of Maguire, which is huge. All the decisions that Man United fans have won. Some say we didn't want Pogba. Cool. That's out the way. Again, there's a whole list of players. Jesse Lingard, Juan Mata, all these players came off the book. And then now he's really got into his role. Phil Jones, gone. Who else has left the club that? Well, David De Gea, gone. Maguire, no longer
Ronaldo,
captain.
Gone,
Ronaldo, gone. So
and then the fringe, Telles, Bailly, Axel Tuanzebe,
gone.
You don't know what's going to happen with Hannibal. I'm not saying he was a problem. I'm just saying, not what Zidane Iqbal thought was it promising, didn't really fancy it. He's gone. So, but back to the Johnny Evans things which you brought up. I think
clever signing.
Look. Well, we haven't. It's still as it stands now. It's still a short-term deal. He's going to play in San Diego. He probably won't play against Arsenal, but we'll see.
You never know.
We'll see.
The second half they play a new side.
But what I wouldn't rule out, what I definitely wouldn't rule out is him having a couple good games and Ten Hag going, you know what, on a freebie, you know what, just for some experience. You're a good trainer. You're a good lad. You get what Man United is. It's going to cost next to nothing to have you in. Just come in. It's whether Johnny Evans wants to sit and be 4th, 5th. He will take Maguire's spot. But if that happens, then obviously Maguire's going to go in. But I look, it's a short-term deal now, but you just never know.
I'm bringing him in. I'm bringing him in. I promise you, I'm bringing him in.
Maguire leaves,
No, because not just only because Maguire leaves. Again, we're short in terms of up front and in our positions and stuff and where we're playing. We do need some centre-back reinforcements, but we do need players that are going to come in and.
Johnny Evans better than Harry Maguire.
No, not only that, he can play games. I remember Pep was interested in Johnny Evans at one stage, but not only because of what Pep does, but you're talking about a guy that knows the club. He's really I think he's a good pro. He'll be a good pro for the team. Again, you've already got he'll have the right mentality. Again, want to see Man United back where they belong. And I like it. I think these are the types of moves that you want to see as a Man United fan because you trust him in certain games. Johnny Evans ain't gonna let you down, and I'm saying we're not gonna rely on him a lot, so we can call upon him.
I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't.
You can't feel bad about Johnny Evans coming home.
It's not bad. It's not bad. Yeah, it's like I kind of feel like okay, I'm okay with that because it's not harming us. It's not harming us.
Yeah.
It's more that it's not harming us. He's not going to play significant roles. He's not going to play loads of games. It's going to be here or thereabouts. If this is even made longer term and he gets a 1 year deal.
I think he'll get it.
Which again, like I said, what we know about Ten Hag is that he don't just do things for sentiment.
But
he wouldn't just say, oh, well, you want to get fit? Oh, come and play in a preseason game at Murrayfield.
Really well.
He'd say, this is your club. Yeah, you can do a couple of training sessions, but you're not coming on the tour. You're not coming on a plane and going out and getting a shirt and thing. So I agree with that.
He must have trained well. He must have caught the manager's eye.
No, we know that. He's impressed him. So obviously Ten Hag sees something there.
Can play the high line.
In terms of,
he can.
Look, it's because his ring awareness is so good.
Yeah.
And his understanding. Obviously, Johnny Evans is not quick like he used to be 10 years ago or whatever. He's not the same defender, but his experience, 100%. If you need him to do a job, he can do a job. It's not like, Man United are back and the way to get back is to get Johnny Evans.
Yeah.
Like you said, sometimes it's the more astute, finer things that you do that have a bigger impact.
And I'm not saying, don't get me wrong, because some people might listen to this and think I'm saying that he's better than Harry Maguire. It's not that, but I think the what's happened, the baggage on Harry Maguire has been too much at this club in terms of he's had to deal with a lot. He's had to try and convince the fans that he's one of us. We haven't really accepted him as one, really, if you think about it. There's been a lot. I think he's really struggled. So for Harry Maguire, when people said about Rashford, sometimes a move is the best thing for him. And last season, we tried to, he weren't really around last season. Remember pre-season, we couldn't really see see him. He was kind of,
be
they
the
were
same now.
protecting him.
Just lost the
So now,
captaincy.
exactly,
Even
this
worse.
season, it's not like he kicked on. It's not like, let's say this season, well, the last season that we just had, that he was really made himself a mainstay. 8 starts. This is someone that, again, for his own benefit, it makes sense to make the move and move on. And that's probably why you brought in a Johnny Evans. And hopefully we can bring in another young centre-back, because it's not enough. Twanzebe and what do you call it, need to be replaced. Twanzebe and Phil Jones still need to be replaced.
No, because they're just nowhere near the squad. We've got 4. If it'll be 5, that'll be it. That'll be enough. You only 4.
You don't think we need that extra, like...
Tuanzebe was never even in the matchday squad, and neither was Eric Bailly, and neither was Tellez.
I remember that
they're just ones we need to get off the wage.
We lost a lot of centre backs, bro. We lost Martinez, Varane, and
and the problem is we had Lindelof and Maguire. So you just change someone for Maguire. Lindelof's fine.
Yeah, I know, he's brilliant.
Lindelof's fine as a backup.
That's the one that I like.
And then you get the younger. What really should happen is, if you could paint a picture right now of a blank canvas and say, what do you want to happen? You go, Maguire leaves for like 40 million, and you use that 40 million to go and get an up-and-coming guy who can basically be the backup to Varane.
Not when you're broke. Not when you're broke. You use that money to
so
get
that's
a
why it's like that's why it's like a Johnny Evans little stopgap. That's what I'm saying. So we don't need to replace Tuanzebe and replace Tellez and them. We got 2 left backs already.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? We're good. So let's move on to Rasmus Hojlund, because
Rasmus.
Yeah, Mr. Rasmus.
He's following a lot of men, you know. He's following Harry Pinero as well.
Yeah. Harry said he's been speaking to him and you know, talking about the transfers, Agent Harry and that. Big up Harry and 5. Big up everyone over there. It's an interesting one, because Fabrizio Romano is saying basically personal terms have been agreed, but Man United are now going to put the bid in soon, because they're here in add-ons.
They have PSG.
Because they're hearing that PSG are coming to kind of crash the party or try and hijack the move. And Ten Hag has got his heart set on him. Around about 50 million plus add-ons, maybe a little bit more. Obviously, it's open to negotiation right now, because Man United want it to keep coming down, and Atalanta are trying to hold on for what they can get. You think that's going to happen?
I believe it's going to happen. Again, one thing that Ten Hag's been good at doing this season is getting his main targets. You know, I don't know if Kane is a target, but I think for sure, he said, we heard the Hojlund name. We've heard like other names in the, like Kolonwani as well. We've heard those names, but the one name that you've been hearing the whole time is Hojlund. You know, when Man United have been doing the business, they've been doing the work in the background, really, testing, seeing how things are going and having those conversations. You already seen that. I think Hojlund's following most of the Man United team already. Like, this guy is not like twerking, but it's beyond. You know what I mean? He really wants to be here. I'll be really surprised, because the player wants it, Man United want it. All that's missing, the only like variable is the actual team Atalanta. Now Atalanta are no team they're no mugs, but they can't turn down good money. You're coming to them with 50 million, they have to look at it, they have to consider it. We tried to do the free thing, we tried to just offer them players, they was like, nah.
Yeah, they said no, mate,
not
give
today.
us our piece.
Give us our piece. You know, but then it's a deal that I see getting done, especially when we put the first bid in. Man United, as soon as they put in a bid, you said this before, like with the Onana thing, we're getting him.
We're going to happen.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think especially, that's what I was just about to say, as soon as that bid goes in, we will end up getting him at some point, with the personal terms that have been agreed. The personal terms are a problem. He wants to come. He's told Atalanta he wants to come. As soon as that bid goes in, it's a starting point. And then that means there's a willingness for Man United to get to where they want to get to. Ross. There's a willingness for Man United to get to where they want to get to, and a willingness for Atalanta to come down and meet halfway. Both of our transfers have both been like that. Inter did it with Onana, and the same thing happened with Chelsea with Mason Mount. And again, it falls into that same 50 million region-ish players that we keep trying to get.
I love it though.
Yeah, but how many times have we said we don't need, like, why is it always us who has to do the 100? It's the other way around.
City.
Arsenal, why is it never us who can get 100? We've been there, wasted money, come out the other side, and we're like,
and we've got nothing to show for it.
Nothing to show for it. And you know, obviously they're hoping it goes a different way, Arsenal fans. But we need to get good value. And we need to get the next thing. And I'm actually really excited, although I have got reservations. Remember, I don't
think you should have these reservations. I wanted to talk about these reservations that you have.
The reservations are like, they're not like, oh, I'm saying he's going to be dead and he's going to be that. The reservation was, because in my head, I was like, we're going to get the head honcho, and then get Rasmus Hojlund as well, to be able to facilitate that and grow and learn and stuff like that. Not like, why are we getting a young striker who's up and coming? What's wrong with us? Nothing like that. Because what I am excited about, actually, the more I've thought about it over the last sort of month or so, is less to do with, the kid's only scored 9 goals. He's not even prolific. He's not doing what Haaland did when he was that age. I don't care about that. I'm excited
and he's not Haaland.
And he's not Haaland. I'm excited that we are getting somebody that actually we can really get behind and watch them grow and create the next or create the next one. And Ten Hag likes players like that.
Yeah, my thing is with this signing or with this player is you got to deep it like this. We're buying potential, but we're buying someone that the club believes that he's ready. Weghorst got so many opportunities and chances. My thing is, it's not a bigger gap to say be better than, but offer more than Weghorst did. If you offer more than Weghorst, if you get in front of goal, you're going to get chances. Bruno will create.
Yeah.
Again, there's players that are going to create. Mason Mount will create.
Yeah.
Again, on the wing, Rashford. There's so many players that will pass you the ball. Can you be deadly enough? Can you score your own goals? Can you create your own goals? And can you finish ones that we put on a plate for you?
And he's not scared to have the ball into his feet. Like, he's not
all.
just a run around. He's comfortable to take the ball on both feet. What I've seen of him is a powerful runner.
Yep.
He can get people turned. And like I said, the main thing is that Ten Hag likes ball playing centre forwards.
Yep.
You look at like the focal point kind of thing. Look what he done with Haller. Look what he's done. What he tried to do with Martial before it broke down. But Martial would have been perfect
Martial
for that.
just wasn't fit enough.
He just wasn't
fit.
But the attributes in terms of how he looks after the ball, crisp, neat. Yeah, you might not be the biggest goal threat and get me 25, but you're going to knit a lot of things together for how I want us to play, and then the goals will come. So I'm comfortable with that. I am comfortable with that.
I honestly think that if we bring in a player like him, it's going to be a player that's going to be worth a lot of money in the future. You know, you say this thing about not being sure and stuff, but then there's the other thing with Sancho. When Sancho's coming in on big money, we were all sure. We all said he's going to come in and do the thing. And unfortunately, as it stands now, that hasn't happened yet. So there's no way to say with big money or with like someone with a reputation, or he scored a lot of goals somewhere else, it's going to translate to the Premier League. So with every signing, with every transfer, it's a risk.
Do you think, if we get Rasmus Hojlund, do you think that we get another forward as well, or do you think that's where it goes on to say trying to get the Amrabat in?
I think it's Amrabat.
So I think we only get one forward.
No, I still think that there's going to be. I say we should keep our eyes on the window, because there still be like that one. There should be that one more. I saw that there's that one surprise package.
It becomes available. They didn't think it would.
Something that just happened, and Man United say, "Well, we have to look at this."
Yeah.
You know, I think
can't ignore that.
We can't ignore that. If that player just comes on the market, and I don't know who it is.
Yeah.
Like, I'm starting to like give up on Kane as the day and days go by. I didn't want to.
Yeah.
I didn't want to. I was kind of hoping, but you've already heard that he's not going to sign a new contract. So that
could
buying
be the one
thing,
that maybe all of a sudden near the end of the thing, it's
what I'm hoping for.
But you never know.
It's what I'm hoping for.
Yeah,
but
you never
again,
know.
I'm saying that opening with any good striker that comes available, Man United are like, you know what, that's too much quality to turn down. We should look at it. I'm already thinking about loans as well. There could be a player that you bring on loan as well.
What we haven't spoke about being together, actually,
Yeah.
I don't think we have on camera. Marcus Rashford, bro.
Oh,
Signed a new deal. Signed a new deal. And actually, I want to get into this as the last topic of the show, because I know you're a big Rashford fan.
Big.
And I know you're a person who has always defended him.
Yeah.
When there's tried to be that slander and that unsurety.
I got nervous though. I did get to the end of
that season. That season we know.
Before this,
we was all
I said my nephew Rashi. That's why I used to call him from time.
What do you say? What's your views on
my views is that I think that's fantastic. We signed him to a long-term deal, and it makes sense. We need a player like Rashford. Again, if Rashford leaves this club, he goes to big clubs. He doesn't leave us and go down.
Apparently turned down lucrative offers from England. David Ornstein said he turned down offers from England.
There you go.
And abroad. Who do you think was from England?
Man City.
I just said Arsenal.
Man City, Arsenal.
Yeah.
Chelsea.
Yeah.
What a big clip.
Chelsea could have.
Chelsea, absolutely. Any team would be lovely. You think Jurgen would have won him? You think Jurgen would have won Rashi? Absolutely.
And that's the thing. What's weird? I know some people can say, "Oh yeah, we're going to give him all this money and this, that, and the other." Listen, for me, Marcus Rashford, when he's on form, forget like on the eye when there's other players that might be more technical gifted. When he's at it, a lot of defenders don't want to see him. It's as simple as that, because he's so effective at what he does. Like, he's so dynamic, he's so direct.
Give him more credit, Flex. I think he needs to give him.
That's what I'm saying. When he's at it, no one wants to see him.
I want to talk about his off the pitch antics as well, because let's say for now, for a lot of football players, they lose it. The hunger's not there, the desire, and this, that, and the other. And Rashford's always shown the hunger, always shown the desire. You never really see him in the papers for moving mad. You've never seen that. And again, to be Man United,
tried to paint.
Or they tried to say spending, but what the real no, right? That position, it can be like almost like a poison chalice. You get this amazing position, and your head gets big. The same way they're talking about, let's keep Garnacho's feet on the ground. Rashford's kept his feet on the ground for most of his Man United career. Now we're talking about him maturing, and he's maturing with the right manager. This is really good for Man United.
Say that the fact that Ten Hag is there, and the fact that actually, remember we used to come out of those arguments of, well, I suppose it's more on maybe Rashi's side, Rashi's camp. Is he a 9? Is he a left winger? Where's he going? Absolutely.
Yeah.
But I feel like Ten Hag's come in and settled that for him.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you can fill in for me in 9, but ideally, I need you in your best position. And that is on the left-hand side, coming in on the shoulder, making runs from outside to in, curving your run to give defenders headaches. Equally, as a weapon, if it's the right game, like we saw against Barcelona, I'll put you up front. You'll run Koundé and then man ragged. Remember away at the Nou Camp, the whole reason that when he was up front and Weghorst was in the 10, remember? He gave them nightmares. Yeah. Remember?
Yeah.
So
and look, we haven't even got to see Rashford
in the best version of him.
In this new way. You know, you talk about a lot of these players that haven't been coached. Well, he was one of them. And again, he finally got coaching and he got scored like 30 goals.
100%.
So now we're hoping that he gets, I think he'll get like 25 next season.
I hope
25,
so.
but I want to share it around, share it out.
In the league, not just like in
not
one
just
little
all
period.
on him.
Yeah, 100%. And for me, I think a lot of people say, this isn't sentimentality because he's earned this contract. But the whole thing of like, he's one of our academy boys. Like, I know Chelsea don't care. They've lost Mason Mount, and some of their fans are like, don't care, on to the next. Some fans say it's a disgrace, whatever. But for us, what we have, like, that's what Man United's built upon. Yeah. Arsenal got their Saka. Liverpool got their Trent come through the academy. Tottenham got Harry Kane. Yeah. Like, City, all right, cool. They're not a historic, but they got Foden. I said this the other day, actually, and I missed out Foden. Even they've got Foden. Like, you're supposed to, Man United is supposed to have at least one academy guy that's come through that is.
We've always had an academy graduate in their squad.
Because otherwise, you're not doing Matt Busby any service. You're doing him a dishonor, a disservice. That is Fergie's fledglings, class of '92. It's always carried on from Sir Matt Busby laying those foundations. That's what the club
has to be a DNA.
That's what the Busby Babes was.
Has to be the DNA.
That's what it was. So for me, it's so important. And call me historic or dinosaur fan, that's up to you. My reason of why I support Man United, the things that are important to me as a Man United fan is obviously winning. That's what we've always done. I get that. But when you haven't got a given right to win, things that we're in control of, you're supposed to have youth players coming through. You're supposed to play attacking football. Those are the two main things.
Well, this is part of the club's romance, right? And this is what we want to see. And again, anyone that's got a problem with Marcus Rashford's contract, you just have to say to yourself, well, how much are other players getting paid now? You know, it's just the way. It's the way. It's the way it goes.
Actually, and the money. Actually, that surprised me. Look, the money thing is a money thing. I don't brace everything off that. But when Marcus Rashford's new deal was going to get announced, a lot of the fear was, he's going to be the highest paid player. He's going to be on 370, 400. And now, when it came out that he's on 300, and then it's performance related for some add-ons to get to like 325 or whatever. Well, he's on less money than Jadon Sancho, bro. You know how crazy that is?
Absolutely insane.
You know how mad that is?
That's absolutely insane. But the club
obviously he's on less money than Casemiro or about the same, whatever you want to call it. But it's like it's just on par with it's within the like a new branding of wage structure. We didn't just go Rashi had a 40 goal season, 30 goal season, give him 400k a week and break the thing. Now. There you go. Now look, I'm not acting like 300k's peanuts.
It's a lot of money.
It's a lot of money, but if anyone should be getting it,
but Kyle Saka's on big money as well. It's the going rate.
It's what happens, bro.
It's the going rate.
Someone else is only going to pay it and take that player.
And don't get
just like when they were talking about that Ronaldo thing of we're not going to remember that rumor that was we're not going to pay more than 200k a week for players. And at the time I think we done a show. I was like, yeah, you can say you want to adjust the wage bill, but by saying you're never going to give someone over 200k, you're just ruling yourself out for all the top players around the world. You can't get them. Yeah. So big up Rashi signing a new deal as well. Let us know about everything that we've spoken about
in the show, man.
Yeah,
again,
exactly. We're here, man. We're here. We're just
and let's know your favorite Biggie tune as well. Put that in the comments as well if you have one.
A lot of it. We were having a little kind of trivia earlier. I changed already. It is 10 Crack Commandments.
Mine's warning. It's still going to be warning.
But then One More Chance came on and you went, oh, actually,
warning,
Big Papa didn't really hit you. You haven't really. There's a lot we're forgetting. Warnings, all right, that's fine. 10 Crack Commandments is me, but let us know what you guys think.
Gunpowder so they can devour the criminals trying to drop my decimals. Damn.
Numero uno, never let no one know how much dough you hold, cause you know.
I don't remember it.
The cheddar breed jealousy, especially if that man stuck up. Get your ass. Number 2, never keep no weight on you. Don't you know bad boys moving violence and silence? Take it from your highness. Yeah. All right. Anyway,
that's
it's my tune, bro. Money and don't mix like two and nope. Find yourself serious.
I get high.
All right, guys, we're out of it.
I'm dangerous.
Smash a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel for you. We told you it's going to be antics. Me and KG are out here in New York. So yeah, that's an Arsenal fan. on a
hoverboard.
hoverboard. Yeah. I hope he falls
lost
off.
in the past. I hope he-
No, don't wish badness on people.
no.
Don't wish badness on
Flex,
people.
why did we say that?
Sorry, I meant just tripping.
I hope he gets to his destination safely.
Hope he trips and he's a
But gets
band-aid.
relegated.
Hope he needs a band-aid.
Hope he gets relegated.
Laters, guys.
Later.